G'day everyone, I'm an idiot. I'm the center console there, it's Moxie. I'm an idiot because I bought another VZ Commodore. Now with VZ Commodores you either hate them or you should. I've got an engine light on, so it doesn't matter if you've just bought a VZ or you've had a VZ for a while, eventually it's going to have an engine light. This one here is coming up with a fault, something to do with oil, so we'll jump in the car, we'll check out what code it's coming up with and come up with a plan on whether or not we can fix it. Clear that code, or we're just going to be like the normal VZ, chasing your tails for days and throwing money at it like no tomorrow just to try and get that fucking light off. Alright, let's dig in. Now I've got one of these cheap little OBD2 scanners, and if you own a VZ Commodore or a VE Commodore, these are pretty bloody handy for the price of them. So I'm just going to go in there and read the codes. And that's the code we've got, P0521, engine oil pressure sensor switch, A range performance. So yeah, this could be a number of things. It could be the sensor that it's saying that's damaged. It could be a pickup in the sump is full of sludge. These Alloytech engines are renowned for pulling up sludge and being a sludgy engine. Or it could be some sort of issue or a valve or some sort of flap inside the oil pump that wears and carries on and throws up this same code. Alright, so now we'll just open the bonnet, take that sensor out, and we'll exchange it for another one. I've got one already, they're about 75 bucks or whatever from Super Cheap Auto, so that's the quickest and easiest thing to do, so we'll do that. So I bought this car cheap off a mate from work. He bought a new car, and this one's been sitting around for about 6-7 months, and I bought it cheap. It is overdue for a service, so when I got it, engine light was on. So the first thing I did for the oil pressure light that's on it is drain the oil, change the oil filter just to get an idea on it. It is a little sludgy, wasn't too bad to filter, but it was about 20,000 Ks due for a service, so it's a lot for these engines. Alloytechs should be serviced every 5,000 Ks. Changed my mind. These things are renowned for sludging. Keep the fresh oil you can in them, and they will last a little bit longer. So I did do the oil change on it, and then I reset the light with the little OBD2 scanner thing I've got, and it came back eventually. So it is pointing towards that sensor now. I've done the oil, done the filter. Next cheapest option is that sensor. I reset it and see where we go. Either this video is going to be pretty sharp and shiny, or it's going to be pulling the sump off and getting real deep into it just to get that light off. So let's pop the bonnet and get that sensor off. Okay, the oil pressure sensor for that P0 fuck knows what code it's got that comes up with the oil pressure sensor issue is right there, conveniently on the bottom of the oil filter housing. So it's a 27mm socket. You need a deep one because of the head of the sensor itself. Basically screw that out and screw the new one in and reset the code. So I'll get into that now and bring you back for the to see if it fucking works really. So you just unplug it, just like that. Push the cable out of the way. I don't know what size extension I'll need for this yet. Let's see if it's gonna be easy or a fucking nightmare. Oh, that cable. Got some memory to it. What the fuck is that? Power steering. Hose in the way. Now this will leak a little bit of oil as well, so just get ready to catch it. I've got a rag in the car. Oh, no, the rag over here. Put that under it just to stop it going in the driveway. I don't really care about the car. Alrighty. Now these aren't supposed to be too tight because they got an O-ring on them, just like an all feather seal on it, so they have to be FT or anything like that. It's a little bit awkward. I'll get an extension. There she goes. I'll be able to just do it by hand now. Yep. There she is. Doesn't look very fucked. Anywho, got the new replacement here. Gonna make sure they both look the same. Pretty much. That'll do. Alright. Have a little bit of that oil just to lube up that little seal. Can't hurt, right? And get it started. Who knows if that's full of sludge? I should really check that, but if this doesn't work, we'll come back. If it's worth doing, well, it's worth doing twice. Now this just needs to be nipped up because of that O-ring. So just do what feels right. That feels right. And now we'll go inside, get the OBD2 scanner to clear the code, fire up a few times and see if that worked. Alright, back in the car, the sensor's been changed. Moxie's in the back seat now. And we'll clear this code. Can't stress enough how good these little OBD2 scanners are. Yes, I want to erase it. Turn the ignition on with the key. With the engine off, press the key to continue. Ignition on. Erase that code. Alright. Now let's kick her in the guts. Code's off. I'm going to remove my OBD2 scanner. So far so good. Now I don't know if those OBD2 scanners I got check for oil pressure readings. I'm not too sure. I think you can go through the computer here somehow and dial in some. I'll have to double check that. Alright, let's turn it off. Door open. Fire it back up and let's see what happens. Might have worked. Might have worked. That might have been a good one. Alright, I'm gonna fucking keep trying. and I'll obviously keep driving the car. If this is the end of the video, it worked. If not, I'll add a bit more to it and it'll be a big video. It'll be cleaning the sump out. I might even take the rock covers off, sump off, and just blast it with a pressure washer. I mean, I paid fuck all for this car really, and the worst you can do is probably move a bit of sludge around and make the fucking engine bay a mess, but I can't see why you can't pressure wash an engine inside with everything off, clean all the gallery, should be right. Anyways, it's working so far. Thanks for watching. Don't go buy a VZ Commodore, or do, but be good at fixing cars, or be happy to spend a bit of money on getting it back on the road. Alright guys, for now, that's it. See you on the next one. Peace.